Hello everyone, I'm Sarah and this is my dad Patrick.
We love to dance together.
And lip sync.
And get a little crazy sometimes.
Well, you do that normally.
You call me crazy?
If the shoe fits.
True. Anyway, we want to share that love with all of you.
And we're super close too, so this is easy for us.
So enjoy the content.
And let's all have fun together.
Okay, so today's topic is a little darker than what I normally make videos about. So if this is going to harm your mental health in any way, please just click off. I already put the trigger warning, but I want you to put you first. Okay, so I came across the Dad and Daughter Dream Team on TikTok recently, and their channel has been deleted. We'll get to that later. But so it's mostly just people talking about them and how creepy he is and how lost she looks and uncomfortable. And I thought maybe the internet is exaggerating. But the more I dug into this, the more unsettling it started to feel.
The only concert I've been to is Big Time Rush.
Don't eat the cord. Can't charge. You can't charge anything with you.
Okay, so they started their account sometime around 2023, I believe, and it really didn't take long for people to start to notice the really close relationship between the two.
That's one way to put it.
No matter where I go, no matter what I do, you'll always be a part of me and me a part of you. I want to give you everything in this entire world, just because I love you, my sweet baby girl. And now the time is
Okay, so I believe this is a song that he wrote for Sarah and made with AI. Fingers crossed it's not copyrighted. But yeah, the song in itself is not that bad. It's how they're looking at each other, how they're holding hands. They're behaving like a couple. They're not behaving like a father and daughter. So people began to question where her mom was in all of this. Seeing this couple dynamic, we're like, the mom can't possibly be okay with this, right?
Think again.
Hi guys. Yeah, I don't like being in front of cameras, but I'm behind the camera, I'm with them all the time, I'm supporting them, and I have a part in it too. So yeah, you finally got to see me, and here I am.
So yeah, there's nothing else but dance trends and fun going on here. I promise. So if you like dance trends and you like, sometimes we even do lip syncs, if you like that, follow us.
Okay, so she does reveal her mom. I believe her name is Teresa. But the interesting thing about this clip is how she feels the need to say, well, there's nothing else going on here but fun dance trends. So she is already starting to defend their behavior in the channel.
Okay, that's not good.
And as their channel grows, it does get to the point where she makes a face-to-face video addressing it.
So me and my family are out hiking right now, and we saw this comment and had to respond. But this is the last time I'm responding to comments like these. I post all the videos. I read every comment that you guys post. No, I don't need help. I'm perfectly fine. This is my father. We're doing dance trends and other trends on TikTok. There's absolutely nothing going on here. I don't need help. I'm fine. So just please stop commenting this stuff. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly safe.
One thing that I would like to point out, despite her looking so young, she is 20 years old at this point, and I think now in current time she is closer to 23, so she is an adult. And that is honestly why I'm showing her face. She does have a younger brother. I don't really plan on showing him in this video. If I do put in a clip of him there, I will blur his face because he still is a minor. So despite the accusations getting so bad that she felt the need to make this video, they kept posting videos like they were doing with the hugging and, you know, the touching. In fact, a lot of their dance videos, that was the first bit of the video. So people were starting to wonder if it was rage bait.
Seems like it.
Personally, I can't say whether it is or not. I think there is a good chance that these two have been like this for so long that they just do not understand that it's not normal. I don't generally like using that term, but in this case, it just isn't. It's not normal father-daughter behavior or honestly acceptable father-daughter behavior, if that's okay to say.
It's just weird.
Okay, so now I'm going to put in a clip of Sarah kind of explaining how they started their channel.
So when I first dove into social media, I really wanted everyone to like me. So I would post a bunch of videos here on TikTok on things that were trending. I was really uncomfortable with some of them because the sounds weren't exactly clean. I mean, I cussed, but these were bad. I was able to stay away from a lot of the suggestive stuff because of my beliefs. I got a decent response of people wanting to message me and talk to me. I was happy people were liking me. That's where it got a bit crazy. I ended up in a group chat and talking to people there, and they were all talking about editing and trends and stuff like that and asking me to do certain trends. I can't even remember all of them, but I know some of them had sounds that weren't great, but I wanted people to like me, so I did that. I also got into editing and cosplay transitions. Some of the edits they talked about sounded fun, so I dove into my favorite TV shows and movies for edits. I ended up getting so involved that I became obsessed with them. I did a few cosplay transitions from the shows and wore outfits I would never wear. I also heavily used makeup, which I hate. I got to a point where I couldn't even recognize myself anymore. It wasn't until my dad stumbled on one of my accounts that I realized how bad it had gotten. Honestly, I never crossed a few lines because of my core beliefs, but I was at a point where I might have. My dad sat me down and explained to me that it's okay for you to want people to like you, but by changing who you are, they aren't really liking you, they're liking the person they want you to be. He told me to find those friends that accept me for who I am, and those are my true friends. He also helped me to see that I need to stop being someone I'm not and be who I really am. So I deleted all the accounts and found a couple true friends who stuck by me even when they knew who I truly was. Since I decided to focus on myself, I am much happier. I'm at a point now where I don't care what anyone else thinks I should be. I am who I am, and I change for no one. I decided that I still wanted to do TikTok, but I wanted to be the real me. So I asked my dad to team up and do dance trends and maybe even other fun stuff. And so the dream team was born.
Okay, so the reason I felt the need to put that entire clip in is because it is later revealed when she is talking to people in the comments that her dad actually picks out a lot of her outfits.
That's so odd.
So it just adds to his creepy meter, I guess we could say, that when she was doing something on her own and kind of experimenting and seeing what she liked and what she didn't like when it came to, you know, having her own social media, he had to shut that down. But now that he is directly involved with it, he's totally fine with her wearing these type of clothes. It don't feel right to me. It just doesn't.
What I said.
Okay, so now we're gonna get to the clip that really just like, bleh. It got to everyone. I mean, this isn't the only one, but I think this is the one that sent the internet into a tailspin.
Something special for you, so please don't go anywhere. Stop scrolling, all right? So, I am about to give Sarah a purity ring, but I'm going to do it in a very special way. I'm actually going to make it look like a marriage proposal. Now, don't get the wrong idea, it's not a marriage proposal, okay? This is just, I'm very grateful that she has remained pure to this point and is continuing to remain pure, and I want to give this to her as a sign that I'm proud of her. But there it is. She's gonna love it. Okay, so just don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to read a book.
Yes.
What are you doing?
You're about to find out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, listen. First of all, okay, you're 20 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And most kids your age are not pure. They're not really pure.
Sad but true.
Well, I want to thank you for remaining pure. Okay? And I want to give you something.
What?
I want to give you something.
Okay.
Okay? So, Sarah.
Yeah. What are you doing? What? What is this?
Sarah, will you wear this ring as a sign and a promise to God and to me to remain pure until the day you're married?
Yes. That is gorgeous.
Give me your left hand. Okay. This ring will remain on your left ring finger until the day your husband puts another ring there in its place.
Okay.
As a sign that you will remain pure.
Nice.
I love you.
I love you too.
My sweet girl.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be one to pretend like I understand, I guess we can say, purity ring culture. You know, I grew up somewhat religious, but not like this. And the few instances of which I've had friends who have had purity rings, it wasn't given to them like this. it was usually discussed among the parents, usually their mom. It was usually their mom that was like, oh, if you want to get this is something we can pick out together, blah, 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 blah. It wasn't proposed to. And actually, that's an engagement ring too, which just makes it even weirder.
Okay, this is getting weird.
So I wanted to include this clip because it was actually part of a TikTok trend at the time. Basically, the idea was that you had a partner or a friend and you'd ask them questions about yourself. If they got the answer wrong, you'd dunk their head into the water.
Oh, you play soccer.
So as you can see, they also jumped on this challenge. I think they posted a couple of clips, one where she did it to him and then one where he did it to her. And that second one is honestly really uncomfortable to watch. The way he's holding the back of her neck and kind of petting her head, it just gives me this icky feeling, like all the ick. I get all the ick. And to be honest, I don't even like watching it.
Shut it off, Otto! Shut it off!
Maybe I'm overreacting with this, okay? Maybe I am just reading way too much into it, but it just feels so... I'm just going off of how it makes me feel, and I don't like it.
Can you pick me up? I'm scared.
Okay, so jumping forward in time just a bit, we are going to talk about their biggest controversy and what ultimately led them to completely deleting their TikTok channel. So back in December, Sarah had posted a video of herself dancing and lip singing to an AI generated song.
Shadows take control and silence is all I hear. Your voice so sweet makes my heart.
Now, the name being used for this AI artist was Ariella Brigman.
There has been an extremely disturbing update into the investigation of the dad and daughter Dream Team accounts. Chemically, 2 accounts were found on an erotica website that have strong ties to either Sarah or Patrick or both. These accounts contain graphic stories of this kind of porn. It's very disturbing and very graphic, so I will not be featuring any of that in this video. Basically, there is no denying that these accounts belong to either one or both of them. And this Ariella account was made before they posted about Ariella Brigman on their main account.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
So it really wasn't long after Sarah posted that TikTok that the Redditors found all this information. They found an Instagram account, a Venmo, and then these Litrotica accounts that were actually linked back to Patrick's emails. And if all that wasn't damning enough,
There's more?
They actually used on the Venmo account a picture of the book that Sarah and Patrick wrote together. And then even down to the name Ariella Brigman is very similar to a name of a character in their book. Aurelia, I believe the name is Aurelia. Okay, so another thing that was discovered, I'm pretty sure right before all of this happened, 2 of his brothers are actually SOs.
For example, they brought up my brother's convictions. Yes, my brothers were convicted of sex offenders. That's their problem, not mine. Okay, yes, I still talk to my brothers. They're my brothers. Hello. I mean, I don't condone their crimes, but you don't abandon family. They pay their price to society.
Lance, what the fuck did I just hear?
For that, you can abandon family. For that, yeah, you don't have to talk to them. You got kids, dude. You got kids. Are you ever gonna let them around your children? You shouldn't. You shouldn't do that.
He can't be serious.
Now, a lot of people's arguments when it comes to this is, apple don't fall too far from the tree, but that is not really fair to say. Just because someone in your family has committed those type of crimes doesn't mean you are going to. Now, what I personally think it means is that he probably did not have the best childhood. There is a possibility that maybe something happened to them, and maybe now as a result of that he doesn't understand proper boundaries, so he never put that in place with his daughter. It is a possibility that people made these AI accounts to frame them. It is a possibility But I will say, with the emails being linked, it is less of a possibility because you have to verify those.
That's why someone from Reddit created that AI account and tried to make people believe it was us. They can't stand to be wrong, so they gotta create more drama. Here's an idea you might want to try. Mind your own fucking business.
So, y'all think we're lying. What a surprise. But since Sarah already brought it up, I wasn't going to go there, but let's look at this, shall we? So their evidence that it's us is we liked their photos on Instagram. And Sarah lip-synced the song.
I mean, Pat, you know, you were the only ones liking and commenting on the Instagram, and also you were the only one who used the song. So that's saying something.
Well, you do of course realize that songs, TikTok videos can pop up on people's For You page that you've interacted with. It's part of the algorithm.
Okay, so then explain why your entire family, including your minor son, is interacting with a Korn AI account.
And as for liking their photos on Instagram, well, we've already told you about that. We literally wanted to support a small creator, even if it was AI.
A small creator who does Korn. A small creator who does Korn. The dude who gave his 20-year-old daughter a purity ring. Wait, an engagement ring. You proposed to her, and you're now okay with your entire family, and again, your minor son as well, interacting with a Korn account, even if it is AI? You're okay with that?
That's messed up.
So obviously, Sarah and Patrick denied being behind the Instagram page, but what was really interesting is as they were found, they were getting deleted almost instantly. And then once the Lit Erotica accounts were found and linked to Patrick, those were deleted within minutes as well. But then also they completely deleted their TikTok.
Basically admission of guilt.
Yeah. Sarah still has a TikTok and she does post, and she did make a post saying that she is actually moving out on her own. A lot of people are skeptical about it. I really hope she is, because I think this will be a good time for her to figure herself out and grow. Okay, so I want to give my final thoughts on the dad and daughter dream team. So the biggest speculation for these two is, are they a couple?
That's nasty.
Honestly, I can't say no. I don't know if it's crossed any more physical boundaries than have already been crossed from what we can see. But with everything that has been found, it does seem like something is not quite right. And, you know, a lot of people are just mainly concerned for Sarah. And the thing is, if she has been groomed, then she wouldn't know that she's in a bad situation. Now, this isn't me accusing anyone or anything. We don't know what's actually happening. They really could just have some really weird boundaries with each other, but everything is like hunky-dory platonic.
I certainly hope that that's the case.
There's even more evidence when you kind of look into how Sarah treats her mom versus how she treats her dad. There's been some clips of her being pretty rude to her mom, and even Patrick too. Like, she'll go up and try to hug him and he'll, you know, push her away, but then will hug Sarah, and he just almost treats Sarah more as a spouse than he does his wife, which is just really sad. Okay guys, this video was a lot. So I want you guys to go ahead and tell me what you think in the comments. And also, just a little information about myself. I don't have a dad, so I don't really understand a father-daughter relationship anyway. So if anybody is super close with their dad, especially in a similar way as these two, put it down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today for this video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. But I will catch you in the next one. Bye.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.